I try to like the people them where sit down and stare upon the camera until about 100 people come on the screen and then them start talk. Morning, Audrey Wright, we got one. Thank you for being here this morning. Let me stop. Shout out to the people. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special, big up, shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Shout out to whatever it is your job description is, the chefs in the kitchen, the secretaries in the offices. Shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. Don't let that go over your head, You're a good person. Shout out to you. Here we are on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Today is the 10th of September, 2024. And I am super happy to be here this morning, feeling really, really good and uplifted and have nothing to complain about. Even if we have something to complain about, it don't make no sense because nobody now listen anyway. So, so you just hold it, right? And know so the good come with the bad, and such is life. Weather the storms and take the good with the bad. Yeah. What I'm saying? Use your lemons to make lemonade. That's all me I do. So here I am with you this morning. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for being here. Sidem TV says this is how we roll by Capleton and Bujo, the hottest song for the summer. Really? I haven't heard it yet. This is how we roll. I know Bujo had out what is song name, Jamaica, or This is Jamaica, or something like that, which was pretty good. I haven't even listened to the whole song yet either, to tell you the truth. To be honest with you, Sidem TV, it's been a Vybz Kartel moment. It's ever since them fly them prison gate there and let out Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm, and Mad Sauce. It's been a Vybz Kartel moment. So it's like everybody else kind of like got overshadowed, honestly. So whoever is putting out new music, I'm really not hearing it. And I have a list of songs. I actually made a list of songs because I said now is the time to resurrect dancehall review songs, right, on the platform. Because people used to love when we do it. We write out the words to the song them, and then we, have a discussion over the song, what the song means, because, skilled songwriters know how to say things without actually saying them things there. So we'll write out the words to the song. But I wanted to review great pieces of artwork like Tutanisha. I felt like the entire album of Tutanisha needed, every song on the album that needed to be reviewed. And now that Vybz Kartel is out of prison, and we see now that the relationship between Vybz Kartel and Tanisha has strayed because him there with Sidem now. Tutanisha, the album, it means even more now. So now it really need a review for each song. Listen, man, when a woman, how should I say it now? When a woman broke your broke your heart and take you to a place where you write a whole album for her, them songs they need to be studied. They need to be listened to. So I'm looking at reviewing each song on the album called Tutanisha. I would advise y'all to go look up Tutanisha. You can get the whole album to listen to on YouTube for free. For those of you who don't like to spend no money, download song for 25 cents and then something that does it. The whole thing up on YouTube, right? Just Vybz Kartel, Tanisha, whole album, and they will play each song for you. Bad piece of album. She make Kartel stop DJ and start sing. And sing through the one. And sing through the one. My heart you are rip out. See it ya. See it ya. And there's something there. So we are gonna review the whole album there piece by piece. Him have Interracial out right now, which talks about his relationship with Sidem, and they are in an interracial relationship, and how some people see it with the color coding, some people don't believe in race mixing, and all these other things. That song they need a piece of review. Sean Storm is out here as well as an artist, dropping his pieces of work. Many other artists outside of Cartel and Sean Storm, them and the Gaza camp or Cartel camp are doing great works too. But I was uninspired for a while. You see how say Ben TV set me off? I'm just gone in a one direction. Say go and I go. I'm what they call a live wire. Review. Lisa Hyper. I just seen Lisa Hyper, which is one of my favorite female dancehall artists, by the way. One of the baddest. No question asked. But Lisa have her ups and downs and her thing what she got through. But Lisa is Lisa. So Lisa Hyper, Trendsetter is out, which I I need to review Trendsetter because one of you females, women send me a message. I was kind of sitting this year big up SouFLo. Hear what she's saying at the song, something. And I said she's telling the truth because before she did it, everybody else was like scared to say they did it or them did a hide so them a do it. So yeah, it might not be what you like, but she has said trend same way. Anyway, we're gonna get into all that. And then Life We Live In, one of Cartel biggest song he ever did. Plus, I've seen Sean Storm and Lisa Hyper recording a music video together, which tells me that if you are a fan and you know about the Empire days and all that, fragments of it are coming back together, kind of thing. And these are things we want to see. So anyhow, back to this. This morning for us, though, we're going to talk about these 4 topics right here on my list. We do this. May I try to tell some people, so we're not just fling up camera and just come chat. We have to know what we are talking about. We have to source it. We have to preview it. We have to make it make sense, and then we bring it to the people them because the people them want to hear sense. Even when it's jokey, sense have it in it still. I don't know, my cheek them look so fat this morning. I was up early this morning, wake up 3 o'clock and went to the gym. Got a good workout and thing. I try, get myself fit and back together and these things because I want to be looking extra sexy this December when I hit Jamaica. Extra sexy. I'm not business boy, which man now I use word sexy. Me want to look sexy. I want to be extra sexy when I hit Jamaica this December. Yeah, it's going to be very festive. Whole lot of stuff going on in Jamaica this December, by the way. Sting, for those of you who want to go to Sting, that's going to be there. They normally have GT Taylor show. I don't know about that if that's gonna be there, but I know Bounty Killer and Friends is gonna be there from in the end of the year into the new year. Bounty Killer and Friends, you have the Vybz Kartel Freedom Concert, then you have Buju Banton and Beres Hammond concert. That again. So just those 3 alone in a 1 week space of time right in there. So I might be pretty busy when I hit the island, just trying to squeeze in 3 shots before I'm out. We'll see how all that goes. Anyways, this morning for us, right? Listen, reasoning, drinking ginger tea and smoking guava gelato strain. King Biggs. King Biggs love the exotic strain. Let me see. Some of them exotic strain they do King Biggs. Them no, me not know, brother. I'm afraid of them because they were laughing after me the other day because me say I'll stick to Reggie. If I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be me and Reggie. Because me never see Reggie send nobody up the wall yet. Some of them something that maybe having you feeling like stuff crawling on you, you start question yourself, you have big conversation. You hear that? No, me not hear nothing. Get up. Don't get up. Sit down. Where sit down so long for? Oh, you just sit down. No, stand up. All right, sit down now. You think them know? Them don't know, man. Walk outside. All right. Breathe. You can't hear your heart? You're not supposed to hear your heart a beat. Oh God, you're gonna go mad, you're mad. No, you're not going mad, you're okay, you're sane. Relax. Breathe deep. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus Christ, the number of them gone from me. I go outside, go turn up, me, I go mad. All right, calm down, man. You're not go mad. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Good. If anything, I feel like you're really go mad, just start jog. Yeah, run about 2 miles and come back. No, don't do. Don't run now, All right, run. No, don't run. I saw that have me, I saw, I puff a strain one night. It was called Trainwreck. I think I told you all about it. It was called Trainwreck. And just by the rotted name on the jar, Trainwreck, I should have known. And I made afraid of it, So I have it sit down there. I have my Northern Light, orange something, regular, something, and then we have the Trainwreck. Trainwreck sit down there for about 2 weeks. And we just look on the jar. Every time we look on the jar, Train wreck. What if this make me feel like one train wreck? See, my mind is already overthinker kind of mind. My mind in an overdrive all the time. So for those of you out there, I know for everybody, okay, somehow we don't need certain things. And I could go through a class this morning and teach about different strains and teach about what not to touch if you are a certain kind of person and what to deal with if you are a certain kind of person. All these things need to know. That's why you see some people go over the edge. So anyway, me and train wreck. Me run out of everything one weekend because I'm the kind of person that rides stuff till the wheels fall off. Me wear shoes till shoes have hole in at the bottom. So when my thing there, I'm not the kind of person, oh, I'm almost done. I gotta go get some more. Me I done to the last till Ross no money left. So I use up everything. Only thing left in a train wreck. Catch me off guard. Cause me there a battle with myself. You know, this is not healthy. You're smoking again. You need to stop smoking. It's not good for you. But I ganja me a smoke though, but it's still not good for you. But it's medical and I have my paperwork for it. It's legal, but it's still not good for you. So Flo, stop the smoking, man. Go back to your edibles. Eat it in the gelatinous form, fruit bites and stuff that's more healthier. Your lungs are not made to consume smoke. Me, I work with myself, you know. So Ross, it's a celebration weekend. We need something for puff pan. Everywhere closed. Dispensary closed. Mr. Train wreck in our house. Mr. Ratty. You know, so I'm going to try train wreck. I'm afraid I so tell me take a little tiny piece of it, throw it like something and bubble up. I ain't lying to you. I went from 0 to 50. I mean, I reached 100 yet, you know. I went from 0 to 50. I just lift up out of myself, so. And I was like, are we this our crack? This don't feel like weed at all. This feel like crack. I mean, I know what crack feel like. I've never smoked crack before, but I must suck crack feel because this me feel like me up in the ceiling in my house. And it's not in a good way. I feel like I run up the wall to reach there. I didn't float there like, you know, how ganja supposed to make you feel. So I'm up there, I look at everybody like this. And suddenly, all my whole family was gathered in my living room and everybody does sound extra loud now. Yes, can you hear what I'm saying? And I'm like, so me I try act normal, but me no normal. So I go outside, I walk around in the backyard a little bit. My mind a race. Calm down, man. You're all right. You relax. Get a little piece to do you, sir? Yeah, man, because name train wreck. You know, say a train wreck it name. Don't take no more. All right, so the voice them start now. So, now go back inside now. I think we can go inside and handle stuff. I go inside, them I watch a movie, a family evening, movie evening together. Me sit down on the couch, I try to take in the movie. Why it feel like the TV reach right as up? And the TV does a play out in my face so. TV way over there, so you know, TV feel like it reach right as up. I'm on the couch like this. And everybody talking to each other. Yo, you saw that part? It sound like them the right. Yes, sir. Yo, you saw that part? Yeah, I saw. Yo, that's bad. Yeah. My mind, no. All right. Get up and go outside, but go out up front this time. Just walk down the driveway and take some deep breath. I go walk to the mailbox. Walk to the mailbox and come out of the house. As me come out of the house and close the door, so it was like, thank you God for air. Because no ear no in the house, because the whole of them in there take up the whole of the ear. I don't need to be in there right now because I need my own ear. You know, so out the door, trying to suck up all the ear in the town. Then my man starts to walk down this, walk down, and this is where I'm not joking, this is where the run, walk come from. Boy, you might have to go up on a little jogging still. Yeah, because you're red out. Your mind a race. Slow down your mind, man. You're good, man. No, you're not good. You're not good. Me tell you, you're frig up right now. No, you're not frig up. You're good. You're okay. All right, then. If you feel like you're frig up, just go up on a little jog. But don't run too far. People are going to think you're mad. Just run down to the edge of the driveway and jog. Come back up. I kid you not. Me do a little slow jog. See me here? Down to the edge of my driveway. Check my mailbox. So nobody outside, you know, my neighbor, them see me, them not feel like I want to them duty up and down. So me check the mailbox and me a little slow jog, come back up to the front of the house and me I say, rotted, that not work neither. That was okay, but now your heart a beat too hard. You hear your heart? Your heart in your neck, brother. You know, so you have to go run. You have to go run because your mind gone and you can't catch it. You have to go catch it back. Run. Don't run. Cause if you run them out, things say you're mad. You know, some people take drugs and run and they never stop running up. You don't want to be one of them people. Post them find you on the next side of town and you know no clothes on and you still a run. And you never remember when you take off your clothes and them something. Don't run. Walk. Walk slowly back down to the mailbox, check it again. No, don't check the mailbox again, because if you check it again, they might think you're mad. Do I just walk slow down to the mailbox and cut? That time, nobody no out the door, no. It's dark out there. Me not have none of the outside light them on the house on, and me alone out there. Shouldn't even be concerned about neighbors, because we have good space between everybody yard. And so what if me check my mailbox again? But to show you how the thing I work my mind, right? Me rotted, me dash for train wreck. Me and train wreck, not again. Ever again. Next time I went to the dispensary, that's the first thing the guy at the dispensary I talked about. Oh, I got a good strain for you, man. Beautiful strain. Gives you a nice buzz, a nice vibe, you know, relax you, calm you down. I said, which one is that? He said, train wreck. I said, hell no. I feel like a Satan send him, cause how him just me walking there and him tell me about train wreck. And me just barely survive train wreck. No, don't me not look like train wreck to you. Me tell the man said me burn it and at about 3 days before me feel normal again. So King Vybz, there's no way you're depend, but you must have a high tolerance. My tolerance is very low. I'm one of them one puff good night kind of people there. Yeah, so my tolerance is very, very low. Yeah. King Vybz said, brother, any of them names non-touch train wreck. So just a warning for the people them over there on train wreck. Not me. You have sativa, you have indica. Train wreck is a sativa. Set you up. Then there is something where you need one time you have 50,000 things to do. You want all when you're no artist, you start write music. Yo, me hear the rhythm, you know, in my head, me can write that song, you know. Give me a pen and paper and write down some lyrics. You have to sit down for a long time and I go on. So, so let me see if I can catch a rhythm first, then I'll put in the words them. And so, blow like storm. So, you have to sit down and I go on. So, see if I can get it on. So, I'll be a foolishness. You did I write for the paper, you know. You tell yourself, so you thought dancehall artist. I can write songs. We can hear a rhythm in my head. I'll build a sick piece of lyrics. I'll sit down somebody and I go on. So, and then I blow like storm. So, see that? All right, we're catching now. So, sit down somebody and I go on. So, and I blow like storm. So, and I so, and I so, like cow hand. So, like boss hand. So, so, I got. Before you do it, you're out the door. You're out the door in your own backyard. You are 1 hour straight to write a song where you will never sing that song anywhere to anybody. And when you're done with it, you now remember no part of that song there. I just a process you have to go through to catch your mind back and get back to normal again. You know what, brother? Give me the little draw from down at Westmoreland or something like that. Although the one they did have me at Jamaica, me telling about this one. Sit down there, look up on the light post, and I swear, say the sun, and I say, America don't even have sunlight. Come in at Jamaica. So I show off for America, foreign on the day. When you don't see sunshine like this, early in the morning, watch how the sun come up with the orange ring around it. Oh man, the sun look like it there, right? That's so like me can actually reach out and just touch it. Look at God's creation. Beautiful. Shakira, people them give me one nice draw and reach down green with orange hair and thing. That they are study and you know just a breathe and enjoy life, you know, de-stressing and decompressing from stressful foreign. I want good 15-20 minutes. Me turn up there, look on this rotted. Me don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my eye catch the lamp post. And I start following the lamppost from the bottom of my lamppost go up, and me I say, boy, the lamppost is like an everlasting lamppost. I say, up. Boom, the lamppost connect to the sun. That's not right. How the lamppost will connect to the sun. That's how they rasta. Brother, at the lamppost, at the light, you out there look on this whole time about sun beauty. Go inside, man, because you're not normal again. The weed frig you up again. You want to see me be out it fast your ass and run, go inside. Me run inside and me I laugh. I'm laughing still. I was staying at the West Ender Inn. By the way, a big up to the West Ender Inn. If you're ever in Jamaica, man, off the beaten path. One nice place to stay. Around a West Ender Inn. Around them, they are taking the ambience because I'm on the edge of a cliff. I'm in Jamaica. Everything is so beautiful. Then how that connect to the sun? That don't make no sense. Tell me about tree look. When me run go inside and me laugh till me couldn't stop laugh. Me I laugh after myself and me couldn't stop laugh. King Big Sam brother the thing from Westmoreland and me I look for myself across the room. They wear the crystal and the hairs them on that grades. Yeah, them have some nice with some orange hair on it. When you see orange hair, them call that madance car. You start feel like saying no answer over you on this. Oh God. Anyhow, me know somebody is out there. If you're like my grandparents, them Jesus Christ, him turn junkie. God Almighty, me have to go pray for him. Oh, boy, me sit down on the beach and watch the waves. I could have hear the waves. Them clip. You can't hear two answer sex in a treetop. Me I tell you this. You can't hear all this cookie. Them a move a leaf. I can't explain it, but anyhow, back to this now. Back to this. So, Pretty Don lost his son and has a new baby on the way, and has a message for the youths them. I have a message for the youths them concerning him and the loss of his son, but him also have a message for us as parents, right? Who knows it better than those who've been through it, so them have to go teach it, and he's teaching it. This is not the Pretty Don that you know, but we're going to get into that. Send this viral. I see a brother yesterday. I haven't done an Instagram morning in a while, but I see a brother yesterday talk about for those guys who are on the gelding truck. Gelding in Jamaica is for grown men who have not produced any children as yet, right? Whether it's by choice or because your swimmers are weak and you do too much rum and boom and ganja and you're not getting enough fruits and vegetables and exercise. And so you're fire blanks like round at the training center. Yeah. He had a message and I thought it was very funny, but it's still true. So we're gonna play a feed message as well. And Vybz Kartel and Shorty. Who would like to see these two back together? That's a whole discussion by itself right there. So yesterday, Cliff Hughes, a reputable journalist out of Jamaica, Cliff Hughes, I see a video with Mr. Hughes. Mr. Hughes says they have found multiple bank accounts related to Prime Minister Andrew Holness with a undisclosed amount of money. Me there think say them catch Andrew with sitting and him offshore accounts and him whole heap of accounts them when you have a Jamaica chop and hide money and so. We're gonna get into all that this morning as well. And there's a discussion surrounding modern prisons. There's a whole article here about the current condition of the prisons in Jamaica. And this argument is going to be geared towards a better prison system and more prisons for Jamaica, newer prisons for Jamaica. So that's where we're at this morning. Now, usually I would say at this point, you tell me where to go and I will shoot. But I'm going to start off this morning. You can choose the other one after. So I'm going to start off with Pretty Don. See, I don't wish this on any parent. For those of you who don't know who Pretty Don is, you're gonna look at this and say, that's another Pretty Don there. Me man, that's another Pretty Don me know, used to. All right, get used to this Pretty Don.
The last one I saw a couple weeks ago, gently.
All right. In this video, he's saying he lost one of his sons a couple weeks ago. So I had a discussion with him about this, and we actually had a talk about I needed to use this platform to raise awareness because something serious are going on. right? I'm gonna tell you like this. You saw the rapper that just passed away, the one that sing "Took a life just to live this here lifestyle." Came straight from the bottom to the top. Yeah, that's my lifestyle. All right. We're talking about Rich Homie Quan, right? Rich Homie Quan suddenly passed away. Pretty Don's son suddenly passed away under the same circumstances.
Last one, my son, a couple weeks ago.
There is somebody else who is prominent and their family don't want to say that's how they went out because it wouldn't be in line with their culture and their cultural norms and the family and what it stands for. But just believe me when I tell you this. A lot of people are popping one pill and going to heaven or hell, wherever you're gone, or off into the land of the ancestors, but they won't be here anymore. Coffin, wreath, flowers, slow singing, and flowers bringing. I go on next. And I think I need to elaborate on this a little bit more, but check it from Pretty Dan first. And of course, while you're doing that, I'm sure some of you got questions about who this SouFlo, why I'm here, looks on, all these other things. Me can tell you about all that as well. But listen to the message more than anything. Here we go.
Gently.
That's his son he
Don't
lost.
think there can be any greater grief, no deeper wound, no more profound loss than the loss of a child. I want to take this moment to emphasize the imperative role of open communication with our children. Our children are facing overwhelming pressure and challenges. These problems can lead to anxiety, nervousness, depression, loneliness, which can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms such as drug abuse. It is vital for our children to feel comfortable approaching us with their problems and emotions. By fostering an environment of trust and openness without being judgmental, we can encourage our children to come to us with their struggles instead of turning to substance or any other bad behavior. So let's make it a priority to engage in meaningful discussion with our children. And it's not just about talking, you have to listen, connect. Don't be judgmental. We have to connect with them. It's only two of us, or one parent sometimes. Can you imagine us against the world and we not connected with them? We're going to lose them. Let's help our children navigate their difficulties and build a brighter future. The last one I saw a couple weeks ago, gently. Don't think there can be any greater grief, no deeper.
Last one I'm son a couple of weeks ago. You know, usually I send him like stuff on IG and him send me things and that. And one of the day them I send him something and him send me back and say, SouFlo, I just lost my son. And you know it hit me. I'm say, lost your son, what you mean? Him said, gently, him son dead. And I was like, yo, as y'all know, I'm a father of 6. Me don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. Plus, I don't want that for any of mine. But in this life we live in, anything is possible, you know what I'm saying, and a reality. We didn't all come here to live a long life, and we didn't all come here to stay forever. None of us came to stay forever. But at the same time, that goal is to raise your children and have them become adults and get a chance at life, a chance at accomplishing their goals and dreams, aspirations for themselves. And the ideal life would be to have them bury you, right? Because we come in an order, so we're thinking we want to leave in that same order. I should be burying my parents, and then, you know what I mean, my children should bury me, and so on and so forth. But life is so chaka chaka sometimes, you know, you end up you have to bury your picnic them, and then, you know, your parents have to bury you. And that's why I'm telling you a lot of the time, so we don't control none of this, but we have to do our best, you know, to try to sidestep certain things and try to teach as much or prevent certain things as much as we can. And this is just one of them. Now, on the whole thing about Jet Li, oftentimes when Pretty Dan talk, most people get caught up in, who this? This is not Pretty Dan when me know. Me no know, me no want to hear from nobody know when name Pretty Dan if I know the real Pretty Dan and all this. We don't have to go down that history. If you check back SouFLoTV, I covered this same guy. For those of you who don't know, who is new to this platform, I left Jamaica a long time ago. I was raised in Florida. I was raised in Miami, to be specific, during gunman crack era in Miami. And I say that to say this. Them man here, these are legends in the streets of Florida, especially in Miami, Florida. What you're looking at here is a recording artist slash entrepreneur slash businessman, successful businessman slash brand owner slash, if you from down that side, you know who this is. So the pretty down where you know stole this guy's name and ran with it, right? Right. And him is like he'll go about it the legal way. I think one time he had a video where he was standing next to his attorney and they were beside a small plane, a private plane. And he was like, listen, there's only one Pretidon and there's copyright infringement stuff going on. But me no want to get into all that right now. Them we handle that over there so for them own terms. But back to this. We often get caught up in the appearance of the individual and not the message. But it's a real person going through real stuff in real time. So I have 3 clips, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say about the pills, the drugs that's happening right now. A new thing is a new thing that has infiltrated an old thing, and that's why it's catching so many. So this, I think this is another clip of, you know, he got, I shouldn't tell y'all yet, just watch the clip for a little bit first. I know the audio still.
Alex, feel good? Wow.
Well, my parents have 6 kids together. They had 6 kids together, and I'm the only girl. So we have 5 boys, 1 girl. So we just lost our brother. So I got four brothers now.
What is the job making? Is everything gonna be alright?
I go back and watch videos and stuff. And in my apartment, like I don't know, it took me a while to go back there. I wasn't there for 3 weeks.
So that's one of his daughter that had come over like after the loss of his brother, you know, and he was having a conversation that of course got cut off because there's parts of the conversation you don't want the public to hear, right? But that was one of his children. Now, this brother, yeah, me did think say, listen to the number. I thought that he had 12 kids. 12. Apparently, I think the man have like 20 something picnic. And you know how people be like, what you do with so much picnic, you can't take care of them. I'll be telling people a lot of the times, like, don't project your insecurities or your reality on other people. Some people can afford to do that, and they do. And it's just not you, you know, but that's a theme reality and him story. So at the end of the darkness, there's a little bit of light, and we'll share this one, and then I'll go into the drugs thing.
Yeah, just have to announce right now that she's pregnant. Life is a complex journey with heartache and hope. As many of you might know, I lost my son, Jet Li. A loss that has profoundly impacted my life. It's not just a loss for me, it's a loss for the whole family. It's a loss for 20 other siblings. My baby mother that lost that child, her name is Jessica. I have another baby mother named Jessica.
Hi.
Alright, so this is Jessica. I just have to announce right now that she's pregnant and she's 7 months pregnant. So this is what it is, where I lost a child from a baby mother Jessica, and then we're having a child right now from another baby mother named Jessica. It's no replacement.
Still. There's no replacement.
Well, we still don't know the gender of the child. We're gonna find out the gender of the child soon. Soon as we find out, we're gonna let you guys know. My people go live and make you guys know. Thanks for listening. Thanks for all the support. More money, more wife, more life. Put it on life. More. Yeah. I just have to announce right now that.
All right. So, long story short, I tell this brother say if him actually the youth just humble still and him not really push up him lifestyle because he has his own, you know, everybody have to come live them own life, live them own live and stuff. But I told him if you ever do a reality show with your life, brother, it would have people would have been surprised. So when you see Pretty Dan them now, he's a controversial kind of individual, but low-key controversial kind of individual. Like him not run up in a spotlight, the spotlight does find him. His slogan is more wife, more money, more life. He is polygamous and lives his life polygamous. He has a video out where he says, make him tell the man them how to be a gallus. Not gallus in the sense where you have your woman and you run around and you cheat and you have a bag of girls and they don't know about each other. And then when them find out about each other, you mash up your family and all that. You have to have women that are in accordance with what your program is. And they all know each other and they all come together and they're all peaceful towards each other and they all know that they have children that are siblings of each other. So the children grow together and the women are peaceful towards each other. That is his model that he actually lived that right there. So it's him first. Me here say, actually, Gallus don't hide. Gallus don't run. And if you run and tell Sophia one lie and then tell Janice one lie and then tell Kemisha next lie. And in now might not be your choice of a lifestyle, but it is what it is for him. So with that said, the underlying part or the real topic of all this, right, is rest in peace to Jet Li and anybody else who has lost life for this. So here's what's going on. The whole pop and Molly era, pop a pill real quick, feel good, all that, it's been happening. If y'all go back and look, I did video like a couple of years ago where I said Jamaica now has all the same drugs that are in the United States of America. How do you think when people go on vacation, listen, if people have an addiction or a liking that they're stuck on, when they go on vacation, they're not going on vacation to detox. They're going to want their favorite Molly, their favorite whatever X pill or whatever pill them pop and whatever. So Jamaica has all these things now, but here's the problem. The problem is that foreign culture reached Jamaica. The world got smaller. The internet took over everything. So Jamaican kids can watch foreign kids and see what foreign kids are doing and emulate them. And they're not just emulating how they might dress or how slangs they might speak, music they might listen to. They're also emulating drugs they are taking. And it's been put into songs, current music. So to make it even more appealing, so we youth them, like he said earlier, it's stressful times. And the youth them might try to medicate, self-medicate, or lift them, spirit them vibes by dibbling and dabbling in these things. Now you can imagine, right? Somebody who never took these before, but your friend said, come on, man, pop one. Just one. It won't do you nothing. For a lot of people, then pop the one. They like the experience, but they'll never do it again. Because I just don't want to be hooked on that. Or they'll pop the one and they'll never be alive again. It's two extremes to it. So, in saying that, I'll say this. For anybody who's listening, parents out there, especially my Jamaican audience in particular and the young people in Jamaica, I know what a clock a strike. Me know what one of the day do. Me know sell no pop pills and all that, right? Molly, whatever else comes with it. I know y'all doing it. It's in all the new songs. And, you know, just know this. Something has infiltrated the Molly and the pills, the ecstasy, and all the other pills that y'all been popping and been having fun with. So the first thing y'all gotta tell yourself, say, is, me I do this long time, man, me good. Nothing not gonna happen. And that's where you're gonna be wrong, right? That's where what's his name was wrong and lost his life recently. The rapper, I keep forgetting his name, Quan. That's where he went wrong because it's something he's been doing for years. So just normal stuff. Pop another one. Fentanyl is in now being put in to your Molly supplies, your ecstasy supplies, your whatever pills you're popping supplies. Now, I saw a report on fentanyl, and it said that 1 there was enough fentanyl found in one pill to kill about 5 people, 5 grown adults. Imagine you take one of them pills that you're dead 5 times over, and you're gonna tell yourself, let me start out light and just take one, and that one will be your last one. I know peer pressure is a big deal, you know, even adults fall to peer pressure, but peer pressure is a super big deal for young people. It's a natural part of growing up. If you study human development, you will know that in your teenage years, the most important thing in the world for teenagers with their peers. These are milestones. You're developing properly, right? And the steps are being taken for you to go into adulthood. In teenage years, if you see your teenager starts to become secluded, drawn away, has no friends, he's a guy, he don't want no girlfriend, or she's a girl, she don't want no boyfriend, she not looking at anybody, she whatever, as she gets older in teenage, those are warning signs, right? That something is off about your teen. Because the biggest thing to a teenager is peers and fitting in with their peers. This is why it's hard for teenagers who have disabilities. And when they have to go fit in, nobody wants the kid that has one arm. Nobody wants the kid that walks like this in their group. Nobody wants the kid, so they have to find friends. And they're still normal in their mind, and they're like, yeah, I like that girl right there. I like Keisha. And Keisha is like, ew, you walk like this. I don't like him. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying the most important thing for them is fitting in. So when in the sense of trying to fit in, you will have those friends. That's why you have to be careful who are your friends. You can lose your life. You will have those friends who will be like, yo, I pop one of them, I know, and it was a blast. Yo, we had fun. I'm talking about I was seeing like colors and stuff, and it was like one joyous thing. But you don't have to pop one if you're afraid. Take it on mind. And you're like, no, I don't want to do it. You suck. You're a party pooper. Now you're thinking, damn, next time they go out to have fun, go hang out, they're not going to bring me with them, right? I have to go find a new set of people to hang around with or be a loner. I don't want that. So I'm going to try it. All right, now give me the whole one. Because me hear SouFLo talk about it. Just give me half. Remember when me just tell you. Just saw a report. They found enough in one pill to kill 5 people. So if they found enough in one pill to kill 5 people, if you broke that pill there in a half and say, I'm going to start out light, and you take half, there's still enough in there to kill 2 to 3 people. My advice to you is don't do it. Stop the pill popping. Stop experimenting with these drugs, these synthetic drugs. It's going to end up costing one of you your life. You might be lucky and not be the one that got the bad pill. In a batch of 5 pills, 1 or 2 of those pills, or even just one, might be bad. And you might not be the one that took it today. Some people might get sick, throw up, don't feel normal for a week or 2. But most people who get the bad pill die. If you look at what's going on in America today, a lot of people have died. This is something that has plunged a lot of families here in the US into mourning. Don't take my word for it. Go and Google it. They popped one pill, they died. It's sad to see so many parents, man, not just Pretty Don, but somebody that close, it hit home for me. Because when him tell me, and him say him son Jet Li dead, I'm gonna say, what do you mean dead? Like what? How? And he told me, no joke, you could ask my son. The first thing I did was I called my son and I make the idea. I'm a big son, he's schooling off schedule, and his little brothers were out to school and football practice. But he's closer. So I'm thinking of peers. I'm thinking the message coming through him, their older brother, might be more powerful to them than it is coming from me, their father, who they're going to see me as a authoritarian figure authority figure. So I said, far right, Pretty Don lose his son. And he lost his son because he popped a pill with his friends. And it was over. One pill. Listen, I need you to talk to your brothers for me, please. Because my kids are 16 and 17, right? So they're at that age where them hung out with friends, at that age where it could be introduced to them, at that age where it's important for them to be a part of their group, their peer group, especially as athletes. So I'm like, please talk to them. Please let them know. If anybody ever offer you any pill, don't take half, don't take a quarter, don't take none. One pill is enough and you're dead. Because it hit home that hard to me as a parent. So I'm just putting that warning out there this morning. You know, that's what them asked me to do, but that's what I wanted to do as well as a parent. That way. So we're gonna come off of that topic there, but I had to put that out there so people know. The Buffalo Soldier says, I hadn't really followed the rap culture in the past, but didn't the guy from New Orleans, Lil Wayne, put lyrics in glorified pills, mollies, etc.? Yeah, they've been doing that from a long time ago, though, like over a decade. That's why I'm saying the trick is now they have infiltrated that same particular drug, which has become a normal place in the culture now. So now people are thinking, I've been doing this since like 5, 6 years. Young people who are like, I was hiding and popping pills when I was like 16. I'm like 19 now. Give me one. You know, I'm used to this. Not knowing that today's pill ain't yesterday's pill. And people was dying from it back then. But not now, it's a epidemic proportion of people dying from it now. Young people who are dying from it now. So with that said, it's in the songs, it's everywhere. They think it's cool, they're doing it. And it's just a matter of time before it's around your children, before it's around your grandchildren. For those of you who are old enough to have grandchildren, and you sit back and go, well, me not have no kids, and me done raise mine them already, so me good. Your kids have kids. For those who are saying, well, I don't have no kids, so I don't have nothing to worry about. I bet you have a brother or a sister who have children, so you have nieces and nephews. And I bet you if one of them dead, you're gone, dress up and gone, a family funeral, right? Right. So the picking them out there are all of us responsibilities. We don't get to escape this and be like, me not have no picnic, so I'm gone. Your best friend has kids. Your sister, your brother have children. You know, your grandparent, you have grandchildren. It's gonna hit just like crime and violence in Jamaica. And missed a long time ago. So this I go sit down on everybody's doorstep soon. Then everybody's gonna start acting like, oh my God, well, it did, right? And now everybody knows somebody who has been killed or lost their life in this manner, or is close to somebody that does, is an arm reach away. Same thing for this drug right here. If we don't reach ours, it's going to be the same thing. It's an epidemic proportion in the US. We don't want it to reach that in a little Jamaica. It's bad. It's bad. So warn the youth them. Warn the youth them. And like Pretty Don said, we have to find a way to talk to these youths without being, you know, back in my time, and we know in a certain things, and uno are the worst generation ever. And we gotta find a different way. We gotta find a way to reach them, to be non-judgmental, to create an atmosphere where they can open up to us and they can speak to us. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be the coolest daddy of the year or anything, but I want my children to be able to be like, yo, when shit hits the fan, I could go talk to my old boy. I could go talk to my dad, because my dad is going to be there. He's going to listen. And you know what I mean? He's going to give me sound advice. He might be this or he might say that, but he won't put me down and he won't whatever. He'll listen and he'll. So we have to start foster and create that kind of environment for the youth them, so we're able to reach them with messages like these. Else we're going to lose them. We're going to lose a lot of them. Bedroom Bully, big up yourself, 27 in the house. Bedroom Bully says, I used to take gummies until I saw one of my female friends illuminating in my house about 8 p.m. And she didn't leave my house until 9 p.m. the following day. What was in them gummies? Because you have different types of gummies. You have THC gummies, ganja gummies, And then you have gummies that are laced with all kinds of other stuff. Another warning before I change the subject: acid. Acid is so powerful, they send it through the prison system in a letter. And a man can literally tear off a little corner off of him letter and just put that paper under his tongue and let it dissolve, and he tripping for days. So that's to show you how this stuff is serious and it's out here. I think I told you all a story one time about the youth that went to Jamaica and had a somebody offer him tea. Cause him say him no drink and him no smoke and him not really eat from people. Well, the people that he went to are some people who never like theme people. And then boil mushroom tea and give it to him. And same place that youth they drink the mushroom tea is the same place him mad out. Strip off him clothes and walk. That's where I get that thing from in my head, like run. No, don't run. Lord, if you start run, you might not stop. At them place them draw them sitting there from and take serious thing, make joke. But he was running for years. You know what I mean? So we have to warn our kids and tell our kids about what's out there and make them know say it most of the time you get one shot. It ain't something that's gonna, oh, you need to go 20 times and then you might get addicted. You get one shot and it's life or death. That's it. Hello? I'm good, Linda. Yeah. I gave specific instructions that you should be here 9 or after, but not before 9. All right, take your time. All right. Bye bye. All right. So that means I may have some business I go on this morning, and they'll be here at 9 o'clock. So we have 30 minutes. Let's run through this. You will not only they will not you will not only listen, but will hear them. True. It's an epidemic. And this is a different generation, Stacey and William says. Yeah. Every generation is a different generation. We were different from our parents' generation. Our parents' generation was different from their parents' generation, so on and so forth, you know. But we have to learn to bridge the gap so the generation, so we can reach our kids. Bridge the gap so we can reach our children, so we can still teach our children. If we start going like we too old for them and we over here, so and these are what we do, and we not see them over there, so they're gonna develop their own set of stuff they get into, and there's no way that we're gonna reach them. Them just like a call with elder and just say, "Chuck, you know, all our phone the time pass out and gone. No, I hear nothing from them. Lock my ears." So it's important to bridge the gap, right? All right, boom. Moving right along. I thought this was super funny. Now, if I go pick out now what I can leave out and what I cannot leave out. By the way, shout out to Pretty Dan again, and congratulations on the new baby. I just found that out yesterday. So they're having a new baby. He lost one and another one is on the way. That's a full circle of life, you know. You leave, life gone from you, but life goes on for others. As one dead, one born. And that's life. World without end. Amen. All right. Okay, so on the prison system thing in Jamaica, I think this calls for a bigger, deeper discussion. But I was reading up on something. We have the whole article here, so but we only have 30 minutes, and I have like 3 more topics to go through. So I'm gonna cut it that way here. The prisons that they have in Jamaica, I didn't notice. Most of them were built during slavery times. So they were not built to house free men, or not free men, but new society people. So they're really built like the cells or dungeons. I don't know if y'all knew that. Now thinking back, I saw a dread, a Rastaman in him cell. And I did I wonder why the cell did look so. Like they shaped it like that, like a dungeon. And I'm like, maybe even I want a different part of the prison where, but turns out that's what it is. And how the prisons are ran, they're not really ran to rehabilitate. So I was doing some reading through this article, and also other places about Jamaica prison system, and I found out that the number they gave, right, was 47 to 50%. I'm willing to bet it's higher. 47 to 50% of the people who get incarcerated in Jamaica will go back into prison again. So the recidivism rate is crazy. That's a revolving door. That tells me that there's no rehabilitation going on. Now, if you have been following me for a while, you know some do video already where I was like, prison supposed to be hard. Prison supposed to be rough. Prison is supposed to be a place where it is a deterrent. If you hear a story from a man where go there, you feel do everything in your power not to go there because the stories alone should be horrible. If you didn't listen and you made it there, you only want to make it there one time. You shouldn't be doing nothing again to go back there because you went to the pits of hell. But I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about the short-term people who get them 1 year and them 2 years and, you know, petty larceny and theft and them kind of something there, and then them go house them with mass murderer, criminals, vicious people, chop up a man, stab up a girl, and you put them together with them. And then you wonder why. That's because that's what's going on in Jamaica prison. There is no separation, and this wing is for the high, most worst kinds, and then this over here is mid-level, and that over here, they call them that, but inside of those prisons in Jamaica is everybody mixed up in a one. So what ends up happening is a youth go in there from a mistake, follow bad company, not hardened criminal. He's young and still very much could be rehabilitated, but him end up going to go link up with the worst of the worst kind. And the worst of the worst kind have some 25, 35, 45 years sentence. But the youth is coming home in 2 years. He's going to embody what the worst of the worst kind is in there and bring it out with him. Now him have a mindset where them catch me the first time because me never too skill. But me go learn from the best. Him now tell himself say them are the best because them lock up in there, you know. Because in there, them a tell him say, yo, we have enough charge out a road, but still a run a place. So when you go out, you link up with so-so and so-so and so-so, and now me have links. Them can't catch me again. Now me are gonna be a tougher criminal than before. No rehabilitation. Police shoot him down or he commit worse crimes than he did before. Graduate. And we see these levels all the time. Boy start broke house, end up on murderer. Right? Just one to the other to the other. So we had this discussion already where we were talking about the prisons, and I said, because England was offering Jamaica a new prison, a new state-of-the-art prison, not just a new prison, new state-of-the-art prison. And I said, why England offer a state-of-the-art prison? Why they don't offer us a state-of-the-art university? Why they don't offer us a state-of-the-art hospital? Why they don't offer us a state-of-the-art learning center, trade center with tuition free and call that a part of reparations then? Because we know what England did to Jamaica, right? And them admit them guilt already. So why not take the next step and say, okay, this is a part of trying to make things right? But we'll leave that talk for another day. What I'm thinking in Jamaica is new prisons are needed. I hate to say it, but it is. New prisons are needed because if we are going to rehab, most of who goes in are coming out in short time. Now, we can't have these people come out and be with next door neighbor and them come out messed up in the head. Them are let out their cycle back into our communities. And Jamaicans would really need to think about this. So this is what I was proposing. Newer, more modern, better prisons. Do away with the old prison them that was built for slave catching, slave holding, slavery, in slavery times, and they sell them at dungeons. Inside of these new prisons now, we need things like mental health counseling, life wellness coaching, financial literacy classes, anger management and nutrition classes. You understand? These kind of things. Skill trade. So them not just in there turn up and act like a outer road them there. Yo, me and my bad charge them. They're on here lock off a block. Because that's what a go on. Right? Skill trade certification, woodwork, plumbing, barbering, beautician certification, auto mechanic. One thing about a trade is this, you see? One thing about a trade is this. You can jump off anywhere in the world and make money. My first trade is a barber. I'm a skilled barber and I'm a good barber too. See, more time I sit down on my yard and I'm like, oh, I miss barbering so much. So forget about going to college and getting a degree, because if you weren't able to go that route, whether it was financial issues or whatever the case may be, you just weren't cut out to be that. I can go fly a barbershop and not only just cutting a somebody barbershop, eventually own my own barbershop beauty salon and then franchise that into a next one and a next one and a next one. Other people have done it. The thing about a trade is once you have a trade, you know how to do something that pays. And the sky is the limit. I consider a trade an elevator in a very tall building. You start off at the ground floor with your trade, you can go all the way to the top with your trade. Some barbers will just cut hair in one space for the rest of them life. That's cool. Some barbers will branch out. Next thing you know, him have him own shop. Next thing you know, him have a barbershop beauty salon. 6 chairs over there is all women getting hair done and stuff. 6 over this side, 12. It's all barbers, guys over here cutting hair, women cut hair now too, right? Then the next thing you know, I'm open a next branch for the next part of town and the next one for the next part of town and these kind of things. So it's like a elevator in a very tall building. All these things could be taught in our prison system and give the youth them hope so that when they are leaving prison, they're leaving prison with a brighter outlook than when they went in prison. What's happening now is they're going into prison, and when they leave prison feeling hopeless and clutching onto the fragrant foolishness they learned when they were in there. Of course, the first thing you think is, boy, I don't really want to go back in there still. But when they get out and they have no skills and they have mental health issues, them have life wellness issues, them don't have no financial literacy, them don't have no anger management and self-control, they have poor nutrition and don't know nothing about how to take care of them body and themselves. Guess what? They're going right back to the fragrant foolishness they know, which contributes to that revolving door. So the number that says 47 to 50%, and I think it's more, who come out will be going back in. That's exactly why it happens. I just thought I'd put that one out there, right? Closing that part to move to our next subject. I actually did with this audience right here. Some of you here now might not have been here, but we put together a comprehensive list of realistic things that could be done to make Jamaica a better place. And the prison reform stuff was one of them that we did put out already. Remember me telling us I submitted it to the Prime Minister's office, got no response. I sent it directly to him, thing that got no response. I sent it to a bunch of people and asked a bunch of people to send it there. We got no response. I wasn't concerned about the response so much. I was more concerned about if somebody could actually look at it who was in a position of power and be like, damn. You know, so this makes sense? We don't have to mention the boy, no. But me like this. Let's see if we can put this into play. That's all I want to happen. And hopefully one day it will happen. You know? And then we will start to look forward to better days to come. Nandi says, at the age of 22, I smoked weed with someone that I trusted, and I didn't have a clue that the blunt was laced with angel dust, and I collapsed in the streets. Thank God I survived. Wow. England. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica, Kerr said, true. classroom, trade center, mentorship. Yes. Nandi says there are all things that can incorporate into the communities. Why the adoption of the American principle? Because that's what we do. Check your phone, SouFLo. I check in the phone. The phone is right here. Wasn't hooked up to the speaker, but it was right here. Let's see if the volume is up. The lady says she'll be here at 9 on the dot. Well, the volume is all the way up and the phone is on the big speaker. Free to call. We have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Andrew Holness yesterday, Cliff Hughes did a report where he said that they found hidden bank accounts, multiple bank accounts of Andrew Holness's that were not reported. Statute declaration. So, you know, he was flagged. And for the longest, people have been saying, come on now, everybody else declared their statute. Everybody else got cleared. How come you can't get cleared? So it was looking like he was into corruption, right? Let's ask, how much is 348,000 Jamaican dollars in US dollars?
348,000 Jamaican dollars equals 2,219 United States dollars and 89 cents.
All right, listen up carefully. Now it says that's the amount of money that was found in the 4 bank accounts, because they located 4 bank accounts. They said, aha, we catch Andrew. He's laundering money and hiding money in places. Me not defending me now, because I'm the kind of person like this. I don't believe everything that I'm told. This took too long to come up with this. That's the amount of money that was found in 4 bank accounts for which the Integrity Commission, IC, flagged the Prime Minister Andrew Holness in probing his statutory declarations. 4 bank accounts totaling 2,219 US dollars. The IC has not certified the Prime Minister's declaration for 3 years, which led to many people saying he was corrupted and he was hiding money for 3 years. And he was doing other things. That's why he was flagged. So now this is settled, because now Andrew gonna laugh. Come, I gonna say, see there, 4 little bank account. More find out and hear them yesterday now. How much is in these bank accounts? When was this money put there? Who else uses these bank accounts? Blah, blah, and I make it look like it was a big deal, right? Yeah, right, Audrey, right. That's exactly what I said. But anyways, now this won't be a problem either. Just like the illicit 6. Yeah, them chip them were 111 till there was nothing to see here, right? Okay, so Nationwide News says they understand that the Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, rejected a recommendation by the Director of Investigations, Kevon Stevenson, for the Prime Minister to be charged for failing to declare the sums in the personal bank accounts of his parents and a former constituency office manager. Apparently, those are who the 4 bank accounts belong to. His parents and a former constituency office manager. And they were saying he should be charged for it, but the big people them say, nah. High-level sources close to the commission says Mistress Prince Kameka ruled that a viable case could not be mounted. This, as evidence to support the Prime Minister's explanation of omission, is greater than a suggestion by the investigators that he might have intentionally failed to declare the sums. Small money that for Andrew. Dinner money that for Andrew Holness. Right? 2 dinner, that the money they done. So why would he jeopardize his whole position just to hide that amount of money? And it's split up in 4 different accounts. Right? If it had said 2-something million US and more now, then we would have said, but 2,000 and something US dollars. So our source that are close to the commission says that on August 30th this year, its Director of Investigation recommended that consideration be given to charging the Prime Minister for the monies that were located in these 4 accounts at Scotiabank but the accounts belong to his father, his mother, and a former constituency office manager. Two of the accounts belong to his mother. One belonged to his father, and the latter one belonged to the constituency office manager. Now, at the time of the probe by the Integrity Commission, the first account for his mother held a balance of 300,000 Jamaican dollars when they first started investigating. The second account for his mother held another balance of 67,000 Jamaican dollars when they first started investigating. Remember, I know at 3 years, them block him final. His father's account had 11,000 Jamaican dollars in it, and the constituency manager had 823 Jamaican dollars in it. In total, the four accounts red flagged by the commission held a balance of $384,130, and that's Jamaican dollars, by the way, they're letting us know. The Prime Minister told the commission that he had no personal knowledge of these funds in these four accounts. He told the commission that his name was added to the accounts as an emergency contact and that he had no direct interaction or knowledge of the monies that were moving through these accounts. The Director of Investigation recommended that he be charged by way of omission for making a false declaration to the commission. But a few days later, on September 2nd this year, the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kameka, said, no, we're not charging him for anything. We can't mount no case with this. She ruled that the Director of Investigation had not presented a strong enough case to support his recommendation for the Prime Minister to be charged. Prince Kameka says that while Andrew Holness had a duty to declare the sums because his name is on the accounts, there was not enough evidence to support a criminal charge for intentionally omitting to do so. Now, we're not going to read no further into this. I think the whole commission needs to dash way. If 3 years went by and that is all they came up with, and that is truthfully what it is, then all the investigation what them did do, them never did see a 2,000 or something US dollar split between four accounts. Them never did see the two major persons on the three major people on those accounts were his mother with a little bit of money, his father with one next little bit of money, and some former constituency manager with one next little bit of money. They wasted everybody's time, heightened suspicion over all this time, red flag demand declaration for 3 years. Man, you know, I know, defend me, I defend Andrew, you know. I'm just saying. They did dash out the whole rotted commission, man. Because what kind of investigation were they doing then? And how did it take them 3 years to figure out that little bit of money like that? You see, they're always playing politics, right? And them always play politics. Now, Jamaica has way more significant issues that we need to be arguing and talking about and trying to find solutions for, having conversations about. We've been stuck on Andrew Holness statute of declaration being redlined for 3 years. And at this one to come up with, that kind of made me believe so on a plan something. And I know that did that. Whole heap of money in the four account them, but to not dwindle them down. On the falsify. So, cause I mean, thinking outside the box. What's this? How does the investigating commission hold credibility if at this them come up with after 3 years? I'm looking at them suspicious like this. And I'm going to leave that one and say this. I'm going to think everybody a fool. All right, sir. Me not going to worry about it too much because ain't nothing that we can all do about it. But come on now. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, family. Time is of the essence. I have to get off of here at 9 o'clock. So wrap it up for me fast, please. I don't know if you have us on speaker.
Integrity Commission, I know they are deep in the political affair. You understand? What they have done to the Prime Minister, it's a shame on them. As a Jamaican, it's a shame on them because you live in America, you know what integrity is. And what they have done
Do you
is
have us
no
on speaker
integrity.
or Bluetooth?
No.
Okay, because I'll speak directly into the phone and hold the phone steady because we can't hear you.
Yeah, as I was saying to you that their performance was very poor. You understand? For 3 years, this is what they are investigating about call for forensic international forensic to come down and investigate and see the results.
Yeah, exactly.
I told people before now that there was nothing there, but they were just playing their political game. And it just showed the world now and show the country that the result that they have against the personal feat that they have against the Prime Minister is grudge.
But I would think that the Integrity Commission was a part of his administration, even though I'm thinking it's an independent entity, but it probably has people in there who are
No,
under him.
there was a guy working there and all that used to work in Sakita Phillips,
Hmm.
Yeah, you understand? But one thing we don't slow for, don't bad mind a man. Always be happy fathers.
Yeah,
Always be happy
for
for others.
others.
Always be happy. And if you don't love someone, show respect.
Yes, I respect that to the fullest.
Don't love, show respect. And the Prime Minister, every country in this world has their own issue. And people are behaving like Andrew is the God. I'm so for I'm not, I don't live for the Jamaica 10 years ago, a different Jamaica today.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Slow phone, look on the progress in Jamaica today. It's a different Jamaica today. There is a lot of things going on in Jamaica that nobody now earn the money. Jamaica credit score gone way up and everything and so it's a different Jamaica today. I'm not a politician, but I have one thing to
Me don't know
say.
about all that
And
though, but yeah. Cause
slow phone, come on, slow phone.
me and you now
Slow
gonna
phone, you're an
discuss cause
intelligent guy.
that is where
Slow
this
phone,
is going
you're
to
an
go.
intelligent guy.
Brother, listen. I am. And that's why I said we're not gonna get into that this morning.
No. There's no politics. It just naturally. No, we really not enough. But I want thing I have to say because we have never voted, but we observe and see a lot, and we have a lot of family that is under that.
All right, wrap it up for me, cause we have 5 minutes for my last subject. Or my last topic, rather. Hello? Hello? I got him gone. Hello? Call ended. All right. Yeah, me don't want to discuss no politics with nobody this morning. Yes, Jamaica is making strides. I tell people all the time, if you haven't been back to Jamaica in the last 10 years, you're going back to a whole different Jamaica. A whole heap of something change, a whole heap of something being developed. But that conversation there have a different side when it comes to me. Because the place them where me know I used to from me little till now, them still chaka and still mash up and mash down and all these other kind of things. So, but we have a whole different conversation upon that. But let's leave that alone for another day. Because I knew that was going to go political, right? 4 minutes. And my last question for the morning. Tanisha, Shorty, Short Boss, and Vybz Kartel. Who would like to see those two back together again? Or do you prefer Sidem? That's how we're going out this morning. And we have 4 minutes. Who would like to see Short Boss, Shorty, and Vybz Kartel back together again? Or do you prefer Sidem? Now, Vybz Kartel, I know y'all govern your thing. This is just for conversation's sake. So we're going to put that out there. All right. And keep them away from this if it's going to trigger, please. But there was a conversation being had offline about it. And that's why. Yeah, the call drop. I know me hang up on him in call drop. So, Short Boss or Sidem. We got 3 minutes. Short Boss or Sidem. Who you would like to see Kartel with? Would you like to see him back with Short Boss, Shorty? You like those two together? Or Sidem? Short Boss or Sidem? May I look up on the screen? I'm not seeing anybody saying anything. Let me see. Call drop. Morning, Uncle. Morning, Elaine Brown. Thank you for being here, family. Sandra Gardner Gillespie, thank you for being here. Grace Tennant's in the building. BM says, I did mention to the chat 6 weeks ago. Thanks, I appreciate it. Julie Tapper says, me want them back. Shot Boss and Kartel. Julie Tapper says, Shot Boss and Kartel, she wants to back. Empress Stephanie says, Shot Boss and Kartel, she wants to back too. Well on there. Well on there. We have 2 minutes. Run it up. Let me see something, please. I am polling the audience this morning. I just want to see something. Kartel, come look here. I want to see something as we leave this morning. Shot Boss or Sidem? I want to see who no wants to Kartel win. I don't know if you see my icon this morning for this video. It'll be on the front of the video, but that's Kartel and Shot Boss right there in the middle, right? That was in my editor, by the way. That's the icon for the morning. That Shot Boss and Kartel in the middle. Let me see what I must say. Good morning, good morning. I want them back. Julie Tapper says. Stephanie Empress Stephanie says Shot Boss. Sebed TV says Shorty has the legacy. Pussy Galore says I want what Kartel want. Oh, I like that one there. I like that one. I want what Kartel want. Audrey Wright says 1 for Shot Boss here. Sandra Gardner Gillespie says Shot Boss and Sidem. Well, you know, it might can work out, but I don't know if it can work out that way. There's still kind of something like we're putting on into. And she said Shot Boss and Sidem. For some reason, I don't think that would have worked. Banshee said Shot Boss would be ideal, but the way it's set right now, she dissed the program. So you don't think it'll be Shot Boss. Sharon Dickinson says Shot Boss it is. Audrey Wright says Sidem not built for this. So says Sidem is not built for this. Bedroom Bully says 27 says can't be Shot Boss. Said she done violate the thing. Why? Wait, Lesbon TV. Shout out to Lesbon TV and thank you for this donation right here. Lesbon TV says we want to see them together. See them. All right, so it's see them. It is. All right, see them. Yeah, do your thing. And Grace says whoever him want and them we want. All right, listen, we're going to end it like this morning. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. My doorbell is about to ring. These people are about to pull up. I'm telling you, I'm going to do some reviews on the album because I feel that this album, no more than ever, the album did deep. So take a chance and go listen on YouTube to an album by Vybz Kartel that's called To Tanisha. Listen to Tanisha, please. And then we will talk more. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in. Jason Tycoon says maximum respect for Shorty, but Addy should stay with Sidem. It seems like she brings Addy peace. Here me I go say, anything him want for himself or that me want for him, him must know. But I had to know where the audience was with it. Because I saw it yesterday on social media and it looked like most people did I say, Shot Boss, Shorty. See? So I was like, let me see what my audience is saying about that. Anyway, manners and respect to each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Walk good, be good, go with God. Keep God in everything. And I will catch you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts, bright and early. God spare my life. I'm out. Peace.